You've probably talked to a voice AI recently. Now, maybe it was frustrating. Maybe it cut you off. Maybe it felt robotic. Well, here's the thing. Building a voice agent that actually feels natural is harder than it looks. But once you understand the fundamentals, you can build something that people genuinely want to talk to, don't mind talking to, and actually prefer to talk to. And that's what this workshop is about. You don't need prior experience with voice AI, machine learning, or real-time systems. I'll explain all of those concepts as we go. The voice AI hit an inflection point. Speech-to-text models are faster and more accurate. LLMs can handle nuanced conversations. Text-to-speech sounds human. These pieces exist. The challenge is wiring them together into something that feels responsive and natural. Now, a year ago, building this required specialized engineering knowledge and months of hard work. Today, you can get a working voice agent running in just a few minutes. So here's what you're going to learn throughout this workshop. First, how the voice pipeline works. That's VAD, STT, LLM, and TTS. And then why latency matters and how to minimize it. You'll learn techniques for natural turn taking so your agent doesn't interrupt you mid-sentence. You'll add personality to your agent and set up provider failovers so that it stays online even when a service goes down. And later, you'll integrate external tools and APIs. And by the end, you'll build real workflows with handoffs and consent collection. And the result is that you'll have an agent that listens, thinks, and responds in real time, not a toy demo, a foundation that you can actually ship. Each lesson adds a new capability, and each one builds on the last. You'll use the LiveKit Agents SDK for Python. LiveKit handles the real-time infrastructure so that you can focus on the agentic logic. But note that while this workshop uses Python, LiveKit also offers a TypeScript Agents SDK if you prefer working in JavaScript or TypeScript. And these are the models that we'll use throughout the workshop, but they're not the only options. The Agents SDK supports a wide range of providers for each component. If you want to use Azure for STT, Anthropic for your LLM, and 11 Labs for your TTS, you can swap them out with just a few lines of code. Now, the patterns that you're going to learn will apply regardless of which providers you choose. And we'll use LiveKit Inference, which comes with credits. So you'll get access to all of these models so that you can follow along without spending any money. There's also written materials that go along with each video lesson, so you can use them as a reference while you code. And there's a link in the video description for that. Now, before you start the workshop, make sure that you have Python 3.11 or higher, the UV package manager, a code editor, a free LiveKit cloud account, and the written guide open if you want to copy and paste code snippets. Again, there's links in the video description for all of these materials. So, got all that? Let's start building something.